Hi, everybody. It's Monday, December 14th, and we are just a matter of a week and a bit away from Christmas. And I have a couple more albums I'd like to talk about today. And today we're going to look at something a little different. These are surprises that I've come across. Back in the old days when we used to go shopping and actually go into stores, I think nothing better than going to the audio video department and going through the bins of discount albums they had or discount CDs. And a lot of times they were just all thrown into a great big bin and you had to sort through them to find things. And this time of year, obviously you had a lot of Christmas music in there. And it was surprising. I think I talked about a few weeks ago when we did Tijuana Christmas, finding that one, and it was like 99 cents or $1.99, and turned out to be one of my favorite Christmas albums. And the same thing's true with a couple of the ones I'm going to just show you today. I don't even know if they're still in print. If you can find them, these are treasures I just happened across. One of them from the discount bins, again, that was just tossed in there, just happened to sort through and took a chance on. But I mean, these things cost like $2, maybe $3. They weren't a lot of money. But there was some really nice music on these. And the other one was at the cash register when you have that impulse buying. And I know there's a few department stores that'll have CDs up by the cash register. So while you're waiting for your music or your products or your packages to go through, you sort through these things. And sometimes you can find something really interesting. The first one I got, I'm going to use that impulse buy at the cash. And this is called the Big Band Christmas. And I think this one might have cost me about $5. It was not very expensive, but hey, it was a 3 CD package, and 3 CDs for around $5. You can't beat that. But who's on here? Well, they're older songs, and these are from maybe the 1930s or so when these bands were going. But I mean, the lineup was just amazing. I got Tommy Dorsey, Louis Armstrong, Benny Goodman and his orchestra, Lionel Hampton and his orchestra, Fats Waller and his rhythm section, Bob Crosby and his orchestra, Louis Prima and his New Orleans gang. And I don't know about you, but with my big band, we always try to sneak a little Louis Prima in there because, I mean, it's just some good stuff. So Louis Prima was kind of surprised to find on this album. Les Brown, Red Norvo, Guy Lombardo and his Royal Canadians. We've got Old Lang Syne, so we're ready for New Year's as well as Christmas on here. And that's just disc one. And that wasn't even all the bands that were on disc one. That was just a few of them I'm highlighting through here. On disc two, we had Benny Goodman again. We got Sammy Kaye, the Swing and Sway with Sammy Kaye. Les Brown again. Woody Herman's in here now. Bing Crosby had, and the Andrews Sisters. Let me see, Von Moore, Bernie Cummings. We got Glenn Miller in here. Woody Herman again. Kay Kaiser. And Guy Lombardo back in again. And Sammy Kaye. There's just a lot of great music on here. And again, this was like a $5 kind of throwaway at the cash. 3 CDs, some nice music in there. Now the other one, mentioning I find them in the discount bins, was this album. And it was a little more modern. It was recorded, I'm going to say it's got a date, no date on here, but I'm going to say this is a more recent recording. So probably in the 2000s. And it's called Big Band Christmas. Now, not a lot of information on these discount albums. They don't put a lot of paperwork out with that. Other than this one, Volume 3 from the Listener's Choice, and performed by the Stardust Swing Band. Now, I haven't had a chance to research who they were, but that might be something to take a look and see what else they put out. But I'll tell you, it's an excellent band, and they're doing very traditional Christmas music, but really nice arrangements, really nice swing to these. Like a Joy to the World, We Three Kings, Silent Night, Deck the Halls, Jingle Bells, Go Tell It on the Mountain, God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, Holly and the Ivy, and Carol of the Bells on this edition, and it's Volume 3. So obviously there was a couple more volumes out there that I didn't come across, but maybe you will. So if you ever get a chance, I find them at dollar stores, at flea markets, department stores. Take a minute and go through the bins. Sometimes it's albums, sometimes it's cassettes, sometimes it's CDs. But you never know what you might find. And I found 2 really good albums. And together, I probably haven't spent $5. Well, I spent $5 on the 3-volume one. I haven't spent $7 because it was probably about $2 for the other. And a lot of great listening, a lot of great music in there, and the cost was minimal. So you never know what you're going to find. So dig through for some of those hidden treasures. Next week we're going to have a couple more on Monday of my discount bin finds. So as we crowd into the last bit of Christmas week, we'll see you on Wednesday this week when we're going to look at a couple more guilty pleasures. It seemed to do really well last week. A lot of people were checking out the video regarding the Rosie recordings. So we'll see how we make out this week with a couple more of my favorites that I'm embarrassed to share. Okay, until then, everybody have a great week. We'll see you on Wednesday.